like or care about Rick Santorum, but his dismissal from CNN is kind of interesting for a number of reasons. He was fired for making a disparaging remark about Native Americans, suggesting that there was nothing here, no culture, no society before Europeans came, and therefore it was okay for the Europeans to just take the land and do whatever they wanted with it. He used very kind of racist language to express that sentiment. And he was fired for that. But this raises a couple of questions for me. One, Rick Santorum is an ultra-conservative, right-wing guy, not grounded in reality, with a whole lot of bigoted views towards a whole lot of bigoted people. However, he's clean-shaven, is able to speak in complete sentences, and generally avoids profanities, which makes him a top conservative pundit. This is a challenge for networks like CNN that try to have some semblance of balance. If you bring in people that represent conservative views, you get people at best like Rick Santorum, and in many cases a lot worse, a lot more offensive, a lot more dishonest. But the second point about this, which is also important, is that whereas I disagree with what Rick Santorum said about Native Americans, and indeed about American history, and I shed no tears about seeing him fired, we should recognize that a plurality, and perhaps even a majority, of white Americans share those opinions. And that is part of the problem. We can't address the deep, deep racism of American society just by firing or shunning a few high-profile people. I'm all for doing that for starters, but we need to go much further than that to solve the problem and move towards a more diverse, really equal, really pluralist, really mutually respectful society.